Hey guys, what's going on? Russo here bringing you guys another player review today, and today guys, we are bringing you a man of the match STEPHAN LICHTSTEINER review, the right mid from Juventus. Now, as you guys can tell by this player's stats, he is a fairly decent player, not really on the offensive side, but more on the defensive side, and that is because his original card does come as a right back, but Juventus does actually play a 3-5-2 in real life. We also did play a 3-5-2 with LICHTSTEINER, so as you guys can tell, he does come as a right mid instead of a right back, but his team of the season card also did come as a right mid, so his man of the match did as well because of his performance for Juventus, and that was the position that he was actually playing. So let's go ahead and review the stats for man of the match LICHTSTEINER, who has actually some very good stats, but very much more defensive minded stats. So 84 pace, guys, 78 dribbling, 67 shooting is really kind of a letdown, 82 defense, 85 passing, and 79 heading. So as you guys can tell, very well-rounded overall card. So as you guys know, he does come as a right mid. Now most people probably wouldn't opt to move him up to a right wing or a right forward. He just really isn't he's not really a defensive player, as you guys can probably tell, or an offensive player, excuse me. He is much more of a defensive player. He does have 82 defense, guys, so playing him at that right mid position, you almost basically have a right wing back in your 3-5-2 formation, but he does have 84 pace as well and 78 dribbling, so he definitely can go on the attack. Really what brings him down is his 3-star weak foot and his 2-star skill move. So I actually did use him more up top and try to get some more goals with him. We did excuse me guys, we did end up scoring 11 goals in 11 games with LICHTSTEINER, so pretty decent on the offensive side. He did miss a fair few amount of shots though, with his left foot, which is his weak foot, so really not too good at finishing. As you guys can see, he does have 91 crossing and 94 curve. He does have 47 finishing, guys. This is where his card goes downhill. Obviously he's not meant for the offensive things, but Juventus does play that 3-5-2, which is why he did get this card as a right mid. Forward's the man of the match, which is just a little bit unfortunate for us, but it is kind of really cool because you guys can kind of play him up top. He does have high attacking work rates and medium defensive work rates, so he does kind of get back on the ball. Plays as kind of that, second right back, or the only right back in a 3-5-2, I guess you could say. Some very nice stats for his physical attributes. Does have 84 acceleration, along with 81 jumping and 88 reactions. He also does have 81 strength, so fairly strong on the ball, a fairly decent player. He's actually pretty pacey, surprisingly, and can run past defenders. And he just seems, the stats on LICHTSTEINER are absolutely incredible. His in-game stats aren't anything, spectacular, but they are very, very good, and they're very solid. A lot of light green that you guys can probably tell. So LICHTSTEINER is very good, guys. His right foot is pretty good when you do shoot with him. Obviously he is only 47 shooting, so shooting with his left foot, which is his weak foot, is absolutely abysmal. It is terrible when you guys try and go and take a shot with him, but his right foot is fairly decent, guys. Definitely does the job for me, and that was a shot with his left foot. Sometimes the shot with the left foot is very good, but would definitely not recommend taking any long shots with this guy, as most likely they're probably not going to go in. If you do get a nice connection on his right foot, you definitely do have a chance at that. He does only have 47 finishing, like I will mention throughout this review, guys, because it is definitely a problem with LICHTSTEINER. A beautiful right foot, as you guys could tell, but when playing him at right mid, guys, he's going to have to come, fairly far back, almost at that right wing back position, as most of you guys can probably tell. So he is going to make some really nice runs for you up the wing. That's one of the main problems that I had with him. It's very hard to kind of get him involved in the offense, seeing that he is in the right mid, and especially in the 3-5-2 and maybe the 3-4-1-2 or 3-4-2-1, which you can play him. And also, he's very far back in the formation, so it's kind of hard to get him involved in the offense. But most likely, you guys aren't going to be buying this card for the offense. I just wanted to review him with some goals so you guys can kind of see how he played. He's an absolutely excellent right back. His normal card is incredible, but this card is actually a right mid, so you guys would probably want to play him in the 3-5-2, and that is basically it. Probably don't want to move him up to a right wing or a right forward, but nonetheless, a really cool card to play with, guys. And he was actually fairly good for me. His shooting was really bad. His dribbling was pretty good. In all honesty, he just only has 2-star skills, so it's kind of very frustrating to kind of get him the ball up top. You can't really do any skill moves to go around the defenders. You can do some step overs, which is definitely helpful and very good. But nonetheless, guys, still a very decent player. Had a lot of fun playing with him, and it would be pretty cool to kind of throw Jose Enrique up top with him. Left back and a right back up top in a formation would be absolutely awesome. But thank you guys for watching so much. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. But until next time, guys, this has been Russo, and have a good one.